We've been married for 13 years, and if there's one thing we can say is
Teamwork makes the dream work.
So today we just want to share a few information about our ups and our downs, as well as give some advice. We have a few questions that we are going to tap into right now. So question number one is, what does teamwork mean to us after 13 long years?
Personally, it just shows me that our collective effort together has really paid off. Listening to each other, just being there, supporting each other mentally, physically, emotionally, and just analyzing each other's feedback, and just understanding that we both were trying to work to achieve the same common goal, while not thinking that we're in competition and stuff like that.
Excuse me, Pastor. But honestly, everything he said, check mark to that. And I also want to add, it's all about balance and support. It's, again, never competition.
Yep. My question to you is, what is one dream we have achieved together that makes us proud?
Oh gosh, our marriage. For sure, our marriage and starting a YouTube channel. Like, come on, like that's crazy. But our marriage, for sure. 13 years married, happily married. We could actually say that to people. We've been happily married for 13 years. What about you?
I would say our marriage, for sure, because this was something that we did growing up, but I didn't see anyone that had a marriage that I wanted to emulate. And I take people bad example, bad way of being a husband and being I would say for her being a wife, and we turn that around and say, hey, that's not gonna be us, you know what I mean? We're gonna have a loving and caring relationship, and just knowing that when we started dating each other, we were very transparent with each other. And what I gave at the beginning of the relationship is what I'm still giving, and even more. Just, having Jesus Christ at the foundation of our relationship, and, just using his word as our blueprint.
Oh, Pastor, the blood of Jesus. So what's one challenge that really tested our teamwork?
I would say, for me personally, when we just got married, we had structures in place how we were going to achieve things and so forth. And my wife was here, and I was in Jamaica for 22 months before I came here. So the communication aspects was something that I was trying to develop with her, and she wasn't understanding. I guess maybe I was just too much of a devoted husband.
Excuse me.
So when I tried to call her to check up, see how my baby was doing, my baby was like, I'm busy.
I'll call Lola.
Hi, this is Lola. I'm either away from my desk or in a meeting. Wait, that's not true. I don't have a desk. And I've never actually been in a meeting, so... But I'm probably doing something interesting, like I'm at the hardware store, or I'm saving someone's life, or I'm whale watching, or maybe I'm being watched by whales. Oh, no, maybe I'm...
Sometimes I understand that she got frustrated with work and everything and just life, but that was one of the things
that was challenging, for sure. Like, having a long distance relationship is, like, generally speaking, challenging, but the lack of communication too. But for me, I'm gonna say one thing that really challenged our teamwork would be like our IVF journey. If you guys watch it, you better watch it. Follow, like, and subscribe. And just going through the IVF, but also being obedient to Christ in sharing the journey, because this is something that God wanted us to do. He spoke to us about sharing our journey, and so that was really challenging, but we're doing it and we're going through it. So yeah,
that's it. Question is, how do we stay motivated as a team when life gets busy or hard?
Oh boy, life is always going to get busy. Life is always challenging, and it will be tough. But one thing I could say is having Jesus Christ at the center of it all. And we don't take things serious. We do take our life serious, but like certain things where people would cry about or get frustrated about, we kind of like look at it as a joking. We joke with each other through our situations. I could be having a rough day and I come home and Jermaine will make me laugh. It could be something so bad, like, but as I remember one time I was crying because I thought I was fat, whatever. I was crying and I went to him and I'm bawling my eyes out and I'm like, oh, I'm fat. And I'm expecting this man to console me and be like, oh, it's okay, sweetheart. But he gave me his honest opinion. He said, okay, well, if you think you're fat, then just go to the gym. So it just shows you like it's like realistic things that's real. Like we're not like living in la la land. Like if he finds a solution to the problem. I'm crying because I'm fat. He's like, all right, well then go to the gym. Like, but that just made me laugh. So we really don't take things that serious.
No, because we learn to be honest with each other, And that's one thing when we got married. Like sometimes when my wife asks me a question, and I give her my honest opinion, and she kind of at first give me like a little look, like, and I said, "Biz, what is it that you wanted to hear? Tell me what you want to hear."
The truth.
And I tell you because I'm telling you the truth. So you're gonna have to learn to accept me this way, or you just don't.
Yeah.
And we had to learn to accept each other. Like we deal with each other with respect and love and care. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't sugarcoat things with each other. We never do. Like we stopped that a long time ago. If you are not real with each other, who are you going to be real with? And that's why a lot of marriages fail, or couples, they fail, or they don't continue to pursue each other, because instead of them being real to each other, they're just having this fake mask around each other, and then they're on the phone calling their friends and telling their friends everything, which that's not what you're supposed to do. You need to be real with each other. So that really helped us a lot.
But I think that may happen because I think sometimes, like, because I've seen it where a man got married to a woman and he thinks that providing financially, he's doing everything. But emotionally he doesn't provide that safety. You know what I mean? And so therefore, like, the woman find that aspects of investment somewhere else, and she go invest her time in that there. You know,
her friends, her other side piece.
Yeah, but like I stay motivated even through hardship. I learned. Let's say, for example, I go to work and I had a rough day. When I leave work, I sit in my car, make sure I assess myself. I assess my attitude, because I tell myself, like, listen, my wife didn't hurt me. She didn't do nothing to me. So when I leave work and I go home, this baggage have to stay at work. When I come home, I don't bring that attitude inside my house. That stays where it all happened. I deal with that there. And if anything I do, I come home and I talk to my wife, nice, gentle, as if nothing happened. And I will tell her, and she give me her honest opinion, and I just, like, try to embrace myself through the moment and stuff like that, and with God using his word as our blueprint, man, change everything.
Pastor. Sorry.
Everything.
But the final question.
The final question is, how do we communicate when we don't agree on something?
Boy, so there's the best thing, again, communication. Communication. Jermaine is well, now I've learned to be that way. It's finding the solution. And if there's a problem, for sure, we want to communicate both of each other's problems, listening, because the enemy is on standby in every person's life and marriage to shut people's ears up. But listening to what the person is saying, and just stating our opinion, what makes sense or what doesn't make sense for us.
Yeah, and also too, I would say, something in life, not sometimes, but all given time, especially the time in which we're living, always try to just remove your emotions out of things when it's serious, and listen to each other. And if you don't understand at the initial stage, when your wife may propose something to, like, my wife proposed something to me, based on my headspace, I'll take the time out to kind of, like, think about it. I'll tell her, let me just think about it and get back to you. And I'll analyze it, and I'll make sure that if something is not aligned with what she is trying to achieve or whatever, then I'll make sure I find a solution, and then I present the solution to her, and then she will, like, I break it down in simplest terms so she can understand.
That's amazing. And our final question is, what advice would we give to couples chasing dreams together or building their teamwork together?
I would say in life, sometimes you're not gonna always see things 50-50. I mean, 100 to 100, sometimes it's 50-50, but keep going, keep pursuing, keep working together, keep showing up for each other.
That's 100% same thing, because like you was saying, like, not everything in your relationship will be 50-50. Some days it could be 80-20, keeping Christ at the center. Whether you are a Christian or not, you always have to have God at the center. If you're a non-believer, you need to be a believer, because without Jesus, it's impossible. But having Christ at the center is very vital. That is the blueprint, honestly, for every relationship. Is the foundation. So teamwork,
make the dream
work.
work.
Peace.